What is up, everybody? Hey, Unrested here, and I just realized after I came home today from work that I completely forgot to post a JFAQ 17 to let people post their questions so I could come home and answer them. I wanted to make a JFAQ today. I completely apologize for not posting that, and there's no way I can go back in time and change that, so unfortunately we're going to have to skip JFAQ for today. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use this video just to try and line up a schedule for you guys and see if everybody feels like this will work really well for the week. I'm thinking Mondays, what we just did yesterday on Monday, was have the J News segment, and like I said, that's going to be news, reviewing it for the past week. I'm going to go through an entire week of news. That's why I'll only have it on Monday, because news doesn't move quite as fast in Japan. Not as much crime happens, not as much big stories as maybe America or some other Western country. And so I'm going to let them build up for a week. I'm going to make notes, and then we'll discuss them at the end. You guys should make some notes too. Check out some stories you're interested in. It can be anything from entertainment down to you know, politics, even religion, if you ever see that pop up in the newspaper here. But the main thing is I want to keep it current, so try to keep it a current event that you see. If it's not a current event, I can't really bring it up from the past, because then that's going to open up the horizon too broad, and we're not going to be able to cover everything in the short amount of time that we're given. So Mondays, J News. I'm sure everybody can handle that. If it doesn't work out for that day, or if not a lot of questions are asked, maybe I'll get rid of this segment. I don't know. It did pretty well for its first day yesterday, so I think I'm going to continue it as of right now. I want to keep general JFAQs for today, which I should have done, and once again I apologize for not posting JFAQ 17. Wednesdays are kind of up in the air, because sometimes I have enough time, but sometimes I don't. I have client meetings on that day that cancel and show up and don't show up and reschedule, so that's kind of an iffy day, so I don't really know what quite to put there right now. I think it might just be another general JFAQ if I have the time. Thursday, kind of the same thing, and Friday too, unfortunately. Then again, you know, I don't want to cover every single day of the week, because I'm going to burn myself out and not feel like doing this anymore, which has obviously happened in the past a few times. And then Saturday, I still want to stick with that Osoroshi Saturday. I'm thinking about maybe calling it something a little different. I've had another name I've been going over, and perhaps I might change it, but as of right now, it's still called Osoroshi Saturday. If you guys don't know what Osoroshi means, it's creepy, kawaii, scary. Okay, it's a more creepy word for kawaii, but it's also a more polite word for kawaii. Like, you'd probably hear it more on like the news, or like if they're talking about a murder or someone who was creepy, that was a stalker or something, they'd say Osoroshi. Moving on from there, any other segments? Of course, once in a while I'm going to have the documentaries on different traditional areas around here. I'd like to catch a Matsuri before the summer season ends. Coming up soon, I'm going to be traveling to a tropical island. Oh, you hear that? That's my bath telling me it's ready. I need to go take a bath. Let me finish up this video and I'll hop in. I need to make a video when I go out to a tropical island that I'm visiting off the coast of Okinawa. It's a very small island named Kohama. It's super tiny. We're talking literally only kilometers big. It's not even like, you know, a big metropolis or anything like that. It should be pretty sweet. I've been to Okinawa before. I had my honeymoon there. I went to Naha. It was a great area. I love it. But I've never been to these tiny little specks on a map, and that's what I'm really excited to try and show you guys for the first time. I've never made anything like that before, so it should be an interesting experience. If you guys can think of anything else that you would like covered that I haven't mentioned now, what I want to stick to is J News, JFAQ, and Osoroshi Saturday. I can't think of anything else that would really, you know, blow us out of the water for me being able to do it every single week. Like I said, I'll still have the documentary stuff on places to visit and things like that. Obviously, I can only make those when I have a chance to actually go out and visit a place. I'll make, you know, stuff about trips that I take around here, of course. And if I ever have a super important traditional subject to talk about, and I'll get into that as well. But I mean, good lord, the rest of my JFAQs pretty much cover everything. So all I have left is this new type of schedule that I need to make up, which will keep things interesting, new, refreshing, and brand new questions flowing in from you guys who pretty much make the show. Until next time, one last apology for not doing JFAQ 17 today. Maybe, possibly I might have time tomorrow to make up for it, and if I do, look for a post in the morning that would allow you guys to post a bunch of questions. I guess if not that day, oh yeah, Wednesday I will be able to do it. Wednesday I will be able to do it. I just remembered I have a huge gap in my schedule on Wednesday because of cancellation at night. I'm going to be able to do it Wednesday. Look for the next JFAQ tomorrow, Wednesday, JFAQ 17. Start thinking about your questions now. Until next time, I'm Unrested. This is JFAQ. Have a good one.